exciting, I love money big. Take 4 ski jaws and I'm chilling it.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is the chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Houston. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
And you know, Houston, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Dylan Brooks, Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Anthony in at the point. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dillingham. James is out there with John Collins. Then there's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Ivy in at the 2 spot. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
Now, fans certainly used to the 3-ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
A step-back shot here. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Collins. To the wing right side. Dillingham hits the three-point bomb.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's Thompson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Collins. Ivy kicks to Collins. Out left to the wing. Ivy against Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Brooks. He averages about 5 points a game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3 off target. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A moment now to check out some numbers for Cam Whitmore.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Dillingham. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he knocks down the first one.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
He doesn't get the second one. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass. At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
First free throw is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Here's Dillingham, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Fires the three. Rebounded by Anthony. Rockets trail by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Thompson misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Collins. And here is James. Sweet move. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 5. Whitmore with it. Scoreless thus far. The Rockets with another miss. Ivy, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the lead can collapse there, and he did.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And right now for Brooklyn, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now, here's Şengün. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Thompson. Now, Sohan. Pass to Claxton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones, the pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Brooks outside. And they get it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got 5 now.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
To the inside. Here's LeBron. Bank shot. No good. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Issa.
Okay, let's take a look at Bron. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Free throw good from Eason. And so Eason nails both of them. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 6. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Stephens. 9-point game his last outing over Dillingham. Stephens good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And here's Ivy. James outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 11 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Thompson. Oh!
Goodness. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Dillingham. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Houston.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Stephens. And it's off from three-point range. Ivy passes to James. Now Dillingham. And Thompson sends it back. Aiton a screen on Ivy. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Whitmore. Tari Easton is out there with Ayton. And it's Carlson in at the three.
How about control of the glass with a tenacious ferocity? DeAndre Ayton punching rebounds.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
DeAndre Ayton with one shot.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Here's Archibald. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Brooklyn shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Good on both. And here are the Rockets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. Ayton sets the pick for Whitmore. That three off the mark. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Archibald. Pass to Ivy. He takes it in. Here's Lanier. Clock is at 3. Archibald passes the ball. No good on the triple. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Whitmore. Buries the long-range jumper. Whitmore's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Ivy. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ivy's got 5 points so far. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
Now, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Nets. Ripped away. Outside, Ball. Pass to Archibald. For the 3. And Ball is good for 3. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Whitmore. Ivy defending. Here's Carlson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Brooklyn making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And Dillingham subbed in for Lonzo Ball. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Bounce pass from Whitmore. Thompson in the corner. Here's Ayton. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Archibald passes to Ivy. To the middle. Here's Lanier. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Eason. Back to Anthony. Whitmore with it. Ayton with it. Defended now by Dillingham. There's the 3. And it's Ayton missing. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Good on the shot. And now it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Whitmore. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Good work defensively by Anthony.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Thompson dishes to Anthony. Launches a 3. Goes back up. And it's Whitmore missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Archibald. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Now, here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Count that one. It's the Nets now. They're leading by 8. Archibald passes to Lanier. And here is James. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Carlson. Screen by Şengün. Shot's good by Carlson. Now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Back to LeBron. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Mark Williams.
Inside. And it's blocked by Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Archibald passes to James. Here's Archibald. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Archibald's got 6 in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Brooks checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Dillingham. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Whitmore. Following the basket by LeBron James. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Rockets. James outside. LeBron James on the wing. Over Brooks. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Ivy. And it's Whitmore missing. Puts up a deep three. And that one released in time, but no good. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring out the shot. Oh, better luck next time. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
Welcome to our 2K Sports studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, some stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, honey.
Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. In the Eastern Conference, LeBron James.
Well, LeBron is no stranger to this award. Listen, he probably don't even know he won it. Man's been tearing it up, like he always does, leading his team in a huge way. People talk about his scoring, but it's the playmaking that's just as impactful.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at James, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Dillingham is out there with Ivy. Then it's Collins, and it's LeBron James, and it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Brooks misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. LeBron galloping to the rack. That one goes in. James has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Nets. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Şengün. And here is Anthony. 6 to shoot. Over Dillingham. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 15. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Thompson nails both of them. Nets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Dillingham. Now LeBron. Ivy on the wing. Whitmore defending. Dillingham with the bucket.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Rockets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Thompson finds Brooks. And here is Anthony. Houston moving it around. No problem knocking that one down. Thompson's got 18 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 5. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 7.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Anthony looking it over. Out to Brooks. Rebound, Brooklyn. LeBron outside. Right wing. Pass to Dillingham. Claxton with it. Dillingham setting the screen for Claxton. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Anthony, the pass to Brooks. Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. LeBron dishes to Ivy. Pass to Claxton. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat.
And for that Raptors game, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here we go. The goal team.
2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The net second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Outside Anthony. Şengün with the screen for Anthony. Clock at 6. Spins. Down low. Shoots inside. And it's Şengün getting it to go. Şengün's got his second bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Dillingham. Beyond the arc. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 2-point game. Anthony with the screen on Collins. Here's Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins. For Houston, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Collins. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Nets trail by 3. Here's Dillingham. Hands it from downtown. Dillingham's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. James looking it over. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Eason. Here's Şengün. Brooks outside. Now here's Thompson. Şengün with the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 assists, and 2.5 steals. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And the rejection by LeBron.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
So both teams making some changes here. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Come on, everybody. You get to see yourself on the big screen and show us your best move. Come on, let's go. Let's see what you got. Oh, we definitely have a dancer here. Gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching.
out stats for James. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Second in steals and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from it. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Whitmore. Ivy defending. Şengün no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Archibald. He has 6. And stolen by Şengün. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Whitmore with it. He has 6. Here's Eason. Lays it up and banks it in. Eason's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 7, and another turnover here by Brooklyn. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Third is Cam Whitmore.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
You know, I'm not sure there's a defensive assignment in this league that he couldn't handle with relative ease. That's how disruptive he is. It is impossible for an opposing player to find a comfort zone when he's the guy guarding them.
Pass to Steffens. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Lanier's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sohan with the ball. Here's Ivy. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ivy's got 9.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
And that one's good, Whitmore. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Houston on top, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. 4th quarter getting going here. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Thompson. Tari Easton is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Carlson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Thompson. Collins with some nice D. Nets trail by 4. Anthony on the double team. Gillingham with it. Here's Archibald. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Houston in the lead. Outside Anthony. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. And he swishes it right through. Anthony's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
One thing we know about Cole Anthony, this guy doesn't lack any confidence whatsoever in that jumper.
Pass to Archibald. Knocks down the 3-ball. Archibald's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Now Ball. He's covered by Thompson. To the paint to take the lead. That one good for 2. And the Nets lead by 1.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now here's Anthony. Down low. Here's Ayton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
Brooks checked in for the Rockets.
Substitutions on the court.
Free throw drops for Ayton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Eason. Over Murphy. Shot by Eason, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Murphy passes to Archibald. Paxton a screen on Anthony. Inside, and stolen by Ayton. Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Anthony. Ayton sets the pick for Anthony. That one falls. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Yeah, if you're going to handle the basketball and pick and roll opportunities, you've got to be able to think score. And we know Cole Anthony very willing to do that.
Now here is Murphy. Here's Archibald. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's on Cole Anthony.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nate Archibald. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First one falls. James checked in for Brooklyn. Jaden Ivey comes in for Dillingham. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Houston. The lead is 2. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And Şengün throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Collins, following the score by Houston. To the middle, here's Archibald, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Nick Archibald at the line 2 times.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. Brooks outside. Good on the triple.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Let's hear it. Make some noise for Team White.